How's it going, folks? I get loads of people asking how the lime tree went after its extreme prune a couple of years ago. You can check out that video there if you're interested in what we're talking about. But as you can see, she's recovered quite well. It was a number of years ago now, and in fact it's got to the point where Bianca couldn't stand it no more and has decided to give her another fairly radical haircut, nowhere near as bad as the last one. As you can see, we've got loads of limes on there. Even though we have some deficiencies in these leaves, I've tried everything over the years. I've tried supplemental feeding around the root zone. We've tried foliar feeding. Sorry?
Here comes the rain.
Here comes the rain. Yeah, we're trying to rush and beat that. I'm doing some other bits and pieces tidying up. But yeah, we've never really got on top of the deficiency that this plant has. But to tell you the truth, folks, we really don't care. The amount of fruit that this dear old lady has given us is quite astounding over the years. In fact, we have another large basket at the moment, plus a load that's still on there. And we also have, if you can see up in there, more flowers coming on, as well as some immature fruit from a previous flush of flowers. And there's, I don't know if you can make out, there's a little small one just up in there and a couple more small ones over there. So we have pretty much all a continually producing tree at the moment. So we're not going to take it too hard on her this time. Basically,
I think I'm done.
you think you're done? We're just trying to open up underneath here. We're actually going to pull out all this Queensland arrowroot as we have more around the place. And we're going to mulch up all these branches and pop them down here. And just leave the aloe vera, I think. And yeah, hopefully it'll stop Jack chasing all the poor little skinks that he likes to hunt down and eat. So yeah, not a very long video. That one was annoying.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I take this one as well.
I don't think it could hurt because it'll make it easier for me to walk through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, just a sort of a quickish video. We'll give you a bit of a look at the mulching and whatnot, and also give you a look at the final tally harvest wise at the end. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the harvest of limes that Bianca got. Pretty happy with that?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Now I have to do something with them.
Yeah, so we'll probably juice a lot of them because we're pretty much all out of our last lot of juice.
I'll do
And
some more cleaner.
More cleaner, yeah, citrus cleaner with the peels. And family and friends. And that's everything.
Yeah.
That's what I mulched down to.
Only one bucket.
One bucket. So what I might do is I'll clean up under the tree tomorrow and we'll lay that down. I'll give you a bit of a general roundup on what's going on around the place. But for now, you're going to say goodbye?
Bye.
You won't be here tomorrow?
No.
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 Bye. Have fun at work. So the next day I cleaned out the rest of the Queensland arrowroot and aloe vera from underneath the lime tree. Then mulched up some offcuts from the mango and other bits and pieces we'd collected from around the yard, as well as the Queensland arrowroot, and just use that to feed up the soil underneath the lime tree. And then move the bathtub that we had full of sand down there, because I can use that as a wicking agent in upcoming wicking barrel builds. Now, as for all the new mulch under the tree, you never know, it might help with some of this nutrient deficiency. So we'll see how it goes. Another thing I did while B was chopping back the tree was clean out the old aquaponics area. I got that ready because we will be moving the current aquaponics system down there. And as it stands today, it's pretty much all ready for the move. I just need to move some bricks and pavers from over there. Probably build up down that side there and have the fish tanks towards the bank. For you folks who may not be aware of it, I do aquaponics as well. So the idea is that even though we may be moving soon, we'll just have to wait and see what happens on the farm hunt. This aquaponics system will be staying here until we get set up, and it will live over there. And then once we're set up on the new place, it will be moved up. We actually have a family member who will be renting this house off us. Fingers crossed if all goes well and they can look after it for us, or they've said they will. Now, as for the layout on the aquaponics, I'm a little bit up in the air, to tell you the truth. I know I'm going to have a fish tank up the top here because, as you can see, it gets a lot of the winter sun, even though we're not quite in winter yet, but it will get the majority of the winter sun. Where it is at the moment, it is undercover and only gets about an hour or two in the morning. So that will help to keep our jade perch nice and warm, because they are a warm climate tropical fish. And from there we're going to have some grow beds down the bottom. I'm still going to have the two filters I've got, a solids capturing one and a moving bed bioreactor or biofilter as well. But up in this top area here, I'm tossing up whether I should have maybe a dual root zone bed. I know people are going to say do an iAVs or a sand bed. No, I'm not going to do that. A lot of weight to be shoveled around and to build here, just for me to tear down in a couple of months' time. So I thought I'd do a couple of beds down the bottom there and a dual root zone up here. So it would be interesting to see if you folks will be interested in looking at a video on that whole build, or the moving and the build, or whether, yeah, I'll just do it and then give you a bit of an update at the end. Let us know down in the comment section below. But as for the rest of the backyard, I do need to move out a couple of remaining grow beds, wicking beds, and find a new home for our blueberries. Hopefully all that, along with the plants that were underneath the old aquaponics area, or the new aquaponics area, they'll be set up here on that concrete over there around the edge, so they can get some sun in the mornings and make a nice little border area for over there. And a lot of this stuff will be moving out. Like, that's my control cabinet for the aquaponics. That will be moving back to where it was previously, so we can have power down on the site. So hopefully this area here will be cleaned up soon. To let you know, over the back there, back past some steel framework and bits and pieces Dad made, I do have the beginnings of a little demonstration aquaponics system. I just thought I'd make up a couple of short videos showing basic aquaponics systems. That's basic aquaponics system, meaning a grow bed and a fish tank. And yeah, hopefully get them to YouTube at some time in the near future, and to the guide as well. By the way, I do have that guide, yeah, link down below, and watch the biofilter video if you want 5 bobs off, because there's a code in that. So I do hope you enjoyed that little bit of an update on the Tahitian lime. And no, we didn't kill her. She bounced back nicely. Already knew that we wouldn't be killing her. I did a fair bit of research and spoke to a lime guy, or citrus guy I should say, down south, who suggested, yeah, they don't mind a bit of a hard prune like that every now and then. So yeah, if you do like this sort of content, backyard farm, hopefully soon, off-grid style farming videos coming to the channel, do hit that subscribe button, and feel free to leave any comments and questions down in the comment section below. Always like to chat to the regulars who pop down there. But I will pretty much leave it there. Do hope you're all well and happy, and your gardens and aquaponics are booming, and I'll catch you next video. Cheers folks, and happy growing.